So, first of all, my name is Kai Zimmermann. I'm coming from the company Eaton. Maybe Eaton is not familiar to everybody, so let me shortly introduce ourselves. So we are a power managed company. We are 99,000 people working for the company, and we're doing everything around energy management. Energy management does not only mean electrical energy, it also means fluid energy like hydraulics, like mechanical energy. For example, we are a supplier for some components for the A380, which you see from Airbus, the biggest plane which is flying. So from the electrical side, we produce as well as components for DC switching, for switching everything from a small MCB, which everybody has at home, till up to medium voltage switch gears and whole power distributions. Another thing we produce is UPS technology, protecting everything which goes into IT, for example, data centers or even small desktop solutions. So having this in mind, having 100 years of power distribution and energy management experience, and on the one hand side, one of the leaders in UPS technology, we decided a couple of years ago really to go into energy storage solution, because UPS is more or less the same, store energy till it's needed. What we see over here on the left-hand side is our newest part of the portfolio. This is really a all-in-one solution where you see, my colleague just opened the cabinet, where you see battery packs over there on the lower side. It's over here, it's called Master Pack, and some additional packs, and on the upper part the inverter. This is a complete solution you can include into buildings. For a power range, it starts at 20 kilowatt. It goes up to 40 kilowatt on the same footprint. And this whole system is modular and scalable. So you see here the battery packs. Each battery pack can have 4.2 kilowatt hours or 10 kilowatt hours times 5, which fit into one rack. And we can then scale it up and make it the amount of kilowatt hours you need for your application. For the inverter side, we have different types of inverters. This inverter, what we show over here, is a 20 kilowatt inverter, which is symmetrical. And it's really aiming for small buildings, small solutions, industrial solutions. Right next to it, you see one of the applications which is mostly requested in Germany. It's the EV charging infrastructure, because at least in Germany we have the challenge of EV infrastructure now challenging the whole infrastructure which is existing in the ground. Just to give you one idea how we build our solutions, what you see over here is a touch screen which comes in the solution already. It's a proven technology which we also use for our machine building customers. So the same SPS, it's a programmable touch panel, is also controlling whole machine parks. And this is a plug-and-work solution. The customer, if you integrate this into your building, you have different kind of applications which are already programmed into the system, and you just have to parameterize. For example, we want to do a peak shaving. The peak shaving has to be done at a special amount of energy. At this certain level, the energy storage jumps in. And maybe you can follow me on this side. I would like to introduce you to one of our projects which we started more than 1 year ago, because most of the times customers ask us, we are as a manufacturer, how we implement this into our own facilities. And of course, as a manufacturer, what we don't want to have is outages in our production. That's why we implemented this one. And what you see over there on the right-hand side, on the upper right-hand side, we are very proud of. We have been awarded for the solution, which we introduced from the Industrial Energy Efficiency Award last Hannover Fair, which was 5 weeks ago, for this solution. We implemented in our Waiteville facility, and you see it over there on the screen, all our technologies we produce, and included energy storage to build one microgrid. And the difference to last year is that we now have all the calculations and now the data available for this whole year. So what could we do with storage? Storage is the enabler for microgrid. Combining generator, PV, optimizing our self-consumption, and even backing up for business continuity. We could reduce our cost in production in this business case up to 56.5%. So, and this is really one example we can show how energy storage can really enable and really business continuity, what we can offer to our customers and even to you. And some additional features, everybody is thinking about energy transition, everybody is talking about energy or CO2 reduction. At the same time, we had the chance to reduce our CO2 emissions by 11.8 tons over this time frame. This is our, we just talked about our small solution, our big solution. So I'm checking the time. How many minutes do we? 3 minutes. So if you would like to, later on you can come back and we can talk about the large scale solution. We have another project we can show. We have it on another screen. In 3 minutes is a little bit too less time to explain this one. But we implemented this one in the Amsterdam Arena, and we have the live dashboard over here. We can check how the system is running. Ajax Amsterdam unfortunately lost in the Champions League, so but the system is running, and it's still backing up the system. So thank you very much. I would be glad if one of you or anybody of you comes back for further discussion. If you have projects, if you have some interesting questions, or even you can ask the questions right now.
Great, Mr. Zimmermann. Thank you for being in the time. Any question to Mr. Zimmermann for his speech? So it seems not to be the case. I would then have a question, so not to leave you without this. Which type of batteries are you using in your storage systems, and do you have a sort of exclusivity with one partner, or can you explain me a little bit out about that maybe?
The systems I just introduced you are using Nissan batteries. So we are cooperating with Nissan. Nissan is a manufacturer. You will see some Nissan signs all over the booth. We have two opportunities. Nissan, as the biggest manufacturer, has their own battery manufacture plants. So, for example, one is in UK, in Sunderland. And we have two options. Either we get new batteries from the production, or we get so-called second-use batteries. So these are batteries which are already used in a car. They disassemble it because of the distance of the amount of kilometers you can still use it. They bring it to us, to our plant. We check the batteries, we disassemble it, check the batteries, the cells, build them together to get the same quality, and then use these kind of batteries to extend the life and again have the thinking of cycle economy.
Great. I think there's another question.
Are you selling whole systems, or are you looking at leasing as well?
What do you mean with the second version was?
Leasing.
Leasing. It depends on the project. Of course, the small solution is more into selling the whole system, and bigger systems is something we should talk about. Everything should be possible.
So then, anybody has another last question? I would let one question left. Then I would make by myself another last question. What about warranty of the whole system? Who is the warranty giver for the complete system, and how much warranty do you give on your systems, if you can say something about this?
Yes, the warranty for the system, warranty is Eaton. So we as a company give the warranty for our systems as we manufacture these. And the warranty is for new batteries, for example, is 10 years. For second life batteries, it's 5 years.
Perfectly answered. So if you don't have any more questions, I want to thank you again, and you are surely happy to welcome everybody.